followed by JV, except for the final event, the 4x4, which will be JV followed by the varsity. Rotunda of Waukee is our JV discus champion, 73 feet 11.
$1,300 vehicles on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. If we don't have it, you can build it. Newly expanded service department means we're hiring. See the openings on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors,
and clean energy leaders.
We are
job creators,
friends and neighbors,
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we
are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday.
And we are
obsessively,
relentlessly
at your service.
I'm off to college. Oh, rats!
Hi, Joe the car guy with a reminder. Before you send your kids off to school, set up an appointment with Westside Auto. We check everything from tires to belts, fluids, hoses, wipers, and lights. 44 inspection points to help prevent that oh rats moment for your students. Call us today to set up your appointment. We'll have your kids off to school saying,
for the best, head west.
Westside Auto.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
We all love a good win, however small or ordinary. Losing track of time, finding yourself with a few extra dollars in your pocket, soaking up the perfect Iowa day. These are the everyday delights and small victories that make us smile. These are the moments that connect us all as Iowans. And these are the moments that, more often than not, start with Iowa's farm families and the corn they're growing. Because when corn grows Iowa, Iowans win.
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors,
and clean energy leaders.
We are
job creators,
friends and neighbors,
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we
are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday.
And we are
obsessively,
relentlessly
at your service.
For 75 years, Holt service trucks have hit the streets of central Iowa to help customers in need. It might be for plumbing, heating, cooling, a water heater, or the usual repairs and maintenance. We've done that with quality work from quality employees who bring passion and personality to the job. That's the Holt difference. It gives me great pride to see how our company has grown from the seeds of success my grandfather planted in 1947. That's why more and more central Iowans are saying, let Holt handle that.
And a clean start. One section of the varsity sprint medley relay. 100, 100, 200, and 400 meters are the legs. Norwalk out well in 6th with Haley Gear. Norwalk in 6th. Waukee 5th in 4A last year, running in lane 7. And Northwest. They went Teo to Wandera. They're running Kress on the 200. And Leah Kress has Waukee out in front. It is Northwest. Dallas Center Grimes with Curtis. Northwest and Dallas Center Grimes. Carlisle and Norwalk. And Northwest with the exchange as we go to the anchor leg of 400 meters. And the Wolves will be anchoring Emily Parks. Northwest running 4 sophomores on this quartet. Carlisle with Kira Fisk. Ladenius running for Dallas Center Grimes. 200 to go. It is Northwest. Northwest off the turn. Northwest and Carlisle and Dallas Center Grimes. And Northwest. .157.71, the winning time for Northwest. You see those times populating up on the Shuttle scoreboard. 157.71 for Waukee Northwest. And the JV sprint medley. Northwest in 1, Centennial in 2, Marshalltown in 3, Carlisle in 4, Norwalk in 5, Dallas Center Grimes in 6, and Waukee in 7. Ready at the exchange zones. First exchange is ready, second exchange is ready, Mr. Starter. Once again, the first 2 legs are 100 meters each. 200 meters on the third leg, and the anchor is 400. 800 meters in total in the sprint medley. And Waukee out in front. Waukee, Dallas Center Grimes, Norwalk. That's Waukee in 7, Norwalk in lane 5. And Northwest on the inside running well. It is Waukee and Northwest off the turn. Waukee and Northwest and Norwalk. Ankeny Centennial getting a good carry from Lauren Good. And Northwest first to make the exchange. Northwest and Norwalk. And these quarter milers will stay in their lanes till they get to the small orange cones on the back stretch, where they can break down to the rail. Northwest. 200 meters to go here in the JV Girls Sprint Medley. Once again, running event athletes, you will check in at the building at the northwest corner of the stadium. Make sure you get checked in a timely manner. Our next event is the 3,000. So all 3,000 meter runners should be checked in. And it is Northwest. Ankeny Centennial. Northwest and Centennial. Norwalk. And Northwest 2:03.23 for the win. And all of our 3,000 meter runners should be checked in and be on the back stretch. Varsity followed by JV. And it does appear we'll be running varsity and JV together in this 3,000 meters. Correction, they are running separate. Varsity 3,000 followed by the JV. They are not running together. In this field of 6, we have Bella Webb of Waukee, Finley Hepgood of Northwest, Hayden Byer of Waukee, Jay Swanson of Northwest, Hannah McGraw of Carlisle, and Andy Devitt of Norwalk. Bella Webb of Waukee, the early leader here in the girls 3,000, 7.5 laps. Make up the 3,000 meters. We'll have one section for varsity, one section for JV. leaders here on the front stretch. It's Webb of Waukee and Habgood of Northwest. Meyer of Waukee. Grace Swanson of Northwest. Hannah McGraw of Carlisle. And Andy Davitt of Norwalk. Webb of Waukee continues to lead. We passed the 3-minute mark here, the 3,000 for our varsity athletes. Laps to go. Webb of Waukee, Habgood of Northwest, Beyer of Waukee, running 1, 2, and 3. Your leader here on the front stretch. Laps down and 4 to go. Habgood continues to run second. Beyer, the Waukee freshman, running well in third. Swanson of Northwest in fourth with 4 to go. Followed by McGraw of Carlisle and Davitt of Norwalk. Coaches want to remind you as the evening progresses, if you make any changes to your relays, that'll be names of the personnel that you entered or the order that they were entered. If you make any changes whatsoever to your relays, if you could bring those to the press box, it'd be much appreciated. Want to make sure the correct student-athlete names are in the results and announced and online. So please, if you make any changes whatsoever, please bring those to the press box. And Bella Webb of Waukee on the front stretch. And Habgood and Beyer battling for that second spot. We've got 3 laps to go. And Hayden Byer of Waukee. And has moved into second on the backstretch. So Waukee running 1 and 2 now with Webb and Byer. Good just a stride off of Byer's pace in third. Top three are on the front stretch. 800 meters to go. We'll follow this varsity 3,000 meters with the JV 3,000, and then we'll move to the 4x8s. The 4x8 teams, you should be checked in. 4x8s, check in, please. Bella Webb here on the front stretch. Finley Hatgood of Northwest. The leaders are coming to the bell. And your leader on the backstretch has been our leader from the gun in this varsity 3,000, Bella Webb of Waukee. And we have Will of Northwest running second. Hayden Byer of Waukee in third. Ray Swanson of Waukee in fourth. Here comes your leader, set to come off the turn for the final time, Bella Webb of Waukee. And Bella Webb will be our winner tonight. Finley Hatgood of Northwest will finish second. Webb's winning time 11:30.02. 11:45.64 for Hatgood in second. Aiden Byer of Waukee will finish third. Once again, the results populate up on the Schottenkirk scoreboard. The south end of the stadium. Byer third, 12:04:58. In the girls' high jump, Josie Moreland of Waukee, our overall state leader at 5'8", jumped 5'6" tonight to win the competition. Laser of Centennial, Robinson of Carlisle, Berger of Waukee all jumped 5 feet even. Lavoie of Centennial, 4'8", Spencer of Northwest, Sinclair of Carlisle each jumped 4'6". So Josie Moreland is your high jump champion at 5 feet 6 inches. Being assembled on the backstretch, our JV field in the 3,000 meters. And we are scheduled for a field of 10. Emma Baumgart of Waukee, Allie Maley of Centennial, Abby Drasico of Centennial, Sloan Hoskinson of Waukee, Melody Urick of Centennial, Sophia Carney of Carlisle, Sophie Gwynn of Northwest, Lexi Alice of Northwest, Brianna Heineck of Centennial, and Sydney Burrier of Waukee. Field of 10, the JV girls 3,000 meters. 4x8s will follow. All 4x8 teams should be checked in. Baumgart of Waukee and Sloan Hoskinson. That was Waukee. Six laps to go. JV 3,000 meters. Our leaders come off the turn as Waukee teammates Sydney Burrier and Emma Baumgart. Burrier on the rail, Baumgart on her shoulder here on the front stretch. And we have 5 to go. So it's Baumgart and Burrier of Waukee up front. Lexi Alice of Northwest in third. Melody Urick of Centennial in that 4th spot. And we've got 4 to go. Our top 10 right now are Burrier and Baumgart. And Lexi Alice. Melody Urick. Sloan Hoskinson. Sophie Nguyen of Northwest in that 6th position. Leaders are on the backstretch, still running stride for stride. Sydney Burrier and Emma Baumgart of Waukee. Our JV 3,000 meter leaders are set to come into the front stretch. Emma Baumgart of Waukee and her teammate Sydney Burrier. Baumgart a senior, Burrier a freshman. 3 laps to go for the leader. Alice of Northwest in third. It's Melody Urick of Centennial running fourth. Sloan Hoskinson of Waukee. Sophie Wynn of Northwest. In the JV girls long jump, Elizabeth Mahama of Centennial was our winner, 16.4.5. Delaney Fetters of Dallas Center Grimes, the runner-up, 15.6. And Marina DeWard of Northwest was third in the JV long jump, jumping 15.1.5. And we'll go back to that varsity long jump. Jaden Pratt of Centennial was our winner with a new state leading jump of 18.8. Cambria Laser of Ankeny Centennial was second, 17.10.5. Josie Vanderkool of Northwest was third. She had a best of 17.10.5. Laser had a best, second best jump. Cress of Northwest was fourth. Lila Cress jumped 16.11.5. Well, no changes in our top three in this 3,000. We've got quite a race now for fifth place. No change in the top four, rather. And we've got 2 to go. And Burrier and Baumgart here on the front stretch. Sydney Burrier, Emma Baumgart, that's Waukee. Lexi Alice of Northwest in third. And the bell lap for the leaders. Sydney Burrier, the Waukee freshman, is the leader. She goes past the scoreboard. And Sydney Burrier, freshman from Waukee, is set to come off the turn for the final time here in this JV 3000. Sydney Burrier will be your JV 3000 meter champion, followed by her teammate, Emma Baumgart. And you see the times populating up on the board. Burrier's winning time, 12:10.73. Lexialis of Northwest finishing third. And the 4x8. And that is Van Meter. Hitting out early. They are the reigning state champion in Class 2A. 3 members back from that quartet. They come in ranked number 1 in 2A. Northwest opening up with Sadie Moss, Van Meter with Mary Kelly, Dallas Center Grimes. Up to 4A this year. They were third, rather they were in 3A last year and finished 4th. And Hayden Little leading off for Dallas Center Grimes. She was on that quartet. Anthony Centennial, Waukee, Carlisle, and Norwalk scheduled to be in this field. And it is Van Meter with Mary Kelly. She ran on the winning 4x8 last year and the winning 4x4. That's Northwest with Sadie Moss. Centennial opening up with Anja Peck. Carlisle with Ray. Dallas Center Grimes with Hayden Little. This is the varsity 4x8, followed by the JV. And that is Van Meter out in front. Van Meter has run 9:53.73 this year. That's good for the lead in Class 2A. Northwest has run 9:42.60, and Moss ran the lead leg on that quartet. And it is Van Meter with Mary Kelly They'll run sophomore Emma McCoy on the second leg. Northwest will counter with Lillian Sundett. Centennial in third. They'll run freshman Kylie Patterson second. And Van Meter past the scoreboard. Headed to the backstretch. Northwest running second. Then it's Centennial and Carlisle. Or Centennial and Dallas Center Grimes, rather. Followed by Carlisle. Van Meter leads the field, followed by Northwest and Centennial, and Dallas Center Grimes and Carlisle. And your leader on the front stretch is Van Meter with Emma McCoy. And McCoy past the Schottenkirk scoreboard into the backstretch. Northwest with Sundett running in second. And it's Centennial with Patterson. Dallas Center Grimes has Dakota Newcomb running their second leg in Carlisle with Audrey Sondervan. Fire on the third leg. She was on that winning 4x8 at Drake Stadium a year ago. Sundett giving Northwest a good carry. They'll run freshman Clara Olson third. And Van Meter with the exchange. And Van Meter with Fryer. And Northwest running Olson. Centennial is running two freshmen and two juniors on their quartet tonight. They'll run freshman Miley Hatfield on the third leg. Dallas Center Grimes will run Busby, and Carlisle will be running Stoner. And your leader is set to come into the front stretch. Brooklyn Fryer, Van Meter. Fryer will have 400 to go. Van Meter on the backstretch in the white over blue, leading this 4x8. This is the varsity section. Brooklyn Fryer of Van Meter coming into the front stretch for the final time on her leg. Van Meter will anchor Claire Kelly on a state meet she had last year. She won the 1500, won gold on the 4x4 and the 4x8, with the runner up in the 800 in 2A. And Claire Kelly has the stick for Van Meter. Run 9:53.73, which leads 2A. They are well under that pace as Claire Kelly moves down the backstretch. Northwest anchoring freshman Jamison Reinders. Centennial will anchor Warren Reimer. Dallas Center Grimes with Myers, and Carlisle will have Stutzman. Your leader on the front stretch, Van Meter with Claire Kelly. Picked up 3 golds and a silver at last year's state meet. One coming on this event, the 4x8. She has 400 to go. Van Meter and Claire Kelly. .200 meters to go for the reigning 2A champion. And Kelly off the turn. They came in ranked number 14 overall in the state. With that 9:53, they're going to run better than that, which will improve their lead in 2A. And we'll see where they move up the list in the state as we get ready to head into the Drake relays. And it is Van Meter. 9:44.36 for Van Meter. They came in number 14 overall and move up to number 9. Trailing only 4A schools. 2A, Van Meter. They're the top non-4A team in the state in the 4x8, running 9:44.36. And Northwest running well, running 10:13.25. Once we conclude this varsity 4x8, we'll move to the JV 4x8. Shuttle hurdle relay teams, you should be checked in. If you're running the 100-meter dash, check in as well, please. And the JV 4x8 is underway. Ankeny Centennial and Northwest. Waukee A, Waukee B. Ankeny Centennial running an A and B squad as well. And that's their A squad out in front. Northwest running second. And Centennial B. And Waukee A and B. Field of 5 in the JV 4x800. All 5 teams on the front stretch with Centennial followed by Northwest. Then Centennial, Waukee, and Waukee. 1 lap to go here on this opening leg of the JV 4x8. Shuttle hurdle relay teams should be checked in. 100-meter dash participants checked in as well. And 200 to go on this opening leg is still Centennial and Northwest running 1 and 2. Centennial and Northwest here on the front stretch. Centennial and Northwest as we're set to go to the first exchange. And Northwest comes out of the exchange with the lead. Northwest and Centennial. And Centennial B, Waukee A. And Northwest running well with the lead here in this JV 4x8, followed by Centennial and Waukee. One lap remains here for the second leg. .200 to go for the leaders, Waukee Northwest here on the second leg of the JV 4x8. Waukee Northwest will be first to make the exchange as we go to the third leg. Centennial A here on the front stretch running second. Waukee A and Centennial B. And Northwest will have one lap to go here on the third leg, as will Centennial. They're on the front stretch here, running second. And Northwest, they'll be the first to make the exchange as we go to the anchor. And here's your leader, Northwest, Centennial A running second, followed by Waukee A and Centennial B, and Waukee B. Northwest, Centennial. Milwaukee, the leader, coming off the turn. They'll have one lap to go, followed by Centennial. A and B. It's 11 flat 24. Finishing time for Northwest, 11 flat 24. Centennial, the runner-up, 11:18:28. And Centennial B in third, running 11:40:51. At the conclusion of this 4x8, we'll be moving on to the Shuttle hurdle relay.
1,300 vehicles on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. If we don't have it, you can build it. Newly expanded service department means we're hiring. See the openings on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
We are. We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors,
and clean energy leaders.
We are
job creators,
friends and neighbors,
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we
are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday,
and we are
obsessively,
relentlessly
at your service.
I'm off to college. Oh, rats!
Hi, Joe the Car Guy with a reminder. Before you send your kids off to school, set up an appointment with Westside Auto. We check everything from tires to belts, fluids, hoses, wipers, and lights. 44 inspection points to help prevent that oh rats moment for your students. Call us today to set up your appointment. We'll have your kids off to school saying,
For the best, head west.
Westside Auto.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
We all love a good win, however small or ordinary. Losing track of time, finding yourself with a few extra dollars in your pocket, soaking up the perfect Iowa day. These are the everyday delights and small victories that make us smile. These are the moments that connect us all as Iowans. And these are the moments that, more often than not, start with Iowa's farm families and the corn they're growing. Because when corn grows Iowa, Iowans win.
Waukee in 3 and 4, Dallas Center Grimes in 5 and 6. First of two sections in the varsity shuttle hurdle relay. clean start of this first of two sections. Diving opening up for Waukee. Dallas Center Grimes with McCumber. She was on that state qualifying team a year ago. It's Dallas Center Grimes and Waukee. And Dallas Center Grimes first at the exchange, running freshman Maya Christensen. Waukee with the freshman Kendall Hitz. Christensen running for Dallas Center Grimes. Ledoux running for Waukee. And Dallas Center Grimes with Ashton Vaughn. Yentz running for Waukee. Dallas Center Grimes scheduled to be anchoring Ellie Schmitz, the senior who was on that state qualifying quartet last year. Waukee is scheduled to run Hannah Wiemers on the anchor. Dallas Center Grimes and Waukee in the first of two sections. And it is Dallas Center Grimes running 1:15:30. Waukee 1:15:96. So 1:15:30 is our time to beat. Scheduled for three teams in section 2. In 1 and 2, 3A qualifier Carlisle with three members back from that quartet. They come in ranked number 8 in 3A at 110.98. Norwalk in 3 and 4. They were a 4A qualifier last year. They come in ranked number 5 in 4A at 107.75. And in 5 and 6, the 4A runner-up from a year ago, currently number 6 in 4A at 108.18. Northwest. Once again, the final section here with Carlisle in 1 and 2, Norwalk in 3 and 4, Waukee Northwest in 5 and 6. 1:15:30. Now Dallas Center Grimes is the time to beat. Clean start here in the second and final section. Norwalk leading off with Desmond. Northwest with Van Zetten. Carlisle with Robinson. It is Norwalk. Desmond was on that qualifying team last year. Northwest scheduled to run Rayburn on this leg. Norwalk with Arnold. Norwalk, Northwest, and Carlisle. And it is Norwalk and Northwest. Martin scheduled to run for Norwalk. Waukee with Vogt. Rolling. For Carlisle on the inside, Northwest and Norwalk are stride for stride as we go to the anchor. Shea Young on the anchor leg for Norwalk. Northwest with freshman Bailey Mahoney. It's Northwest and Norwalk. Carlisle in third with Downs. And it is Northwest. 107.55 for Northwest, and they do get the Drake Relays Blue Standard. Their best coming in was 108.18. So Northwest eclipsing the Drake Relays Blue Standard, 108 flat. to one section for the JV shuttle hurdle relay. Ankeny Centennial will be in 1 and 2, Norwalk in 3 and 4, and Waukee in 5 and 6. One section, JV shuttle hurdle relay. Jada Schmidt of Ankeny Centennial is our JV high jump champion tonight, clearing 4 feet 8 inches. Centennial in 1 and 2, Norwalk in 3 and 4, and Norwalk out with the early lead. That's Waukee in 5 and 6. Norwalk scheduled to lead off Ella Johnson with Ava Norm on the second leg. Norwalk, Waukee with Powers, Centennial with Aubrey Owens. Norwalk, Waukee, and Centennial. Esculo running for Norwalk on the third leg. They'll be anchoring Bailey Birmingham. Norwalk and Waukee and Centennial. Bailey Birmingham, the anchor leg here for Norwalk. Waukee running second, Centennial in third. Norwalk, your JV winner, 1:13.86. The time for Norwalk. Going to the 100-meter dash next. We'll have 2 sections for the varsity and 2 sections for JV.
For 75 years, Holt service trucks have hit the streets of central Iowa to help customers in need. It might be for plumbing, heating, cooling, a water heater, or the usual repairs and maintenance. We've done that with quality work from quality employees who bring passion and personality to the job. That's the Holt difference. It gives me great pride to see how our company has grown from the seeds of success my grandfather planted in 1947. That's why more and more central Iowans are saying, let Holt handle that.
Mornings. They can be hectic.
Let's go!
So can your car, so to get a free pickup, drop-off, or delivery, head over to Honest Wrenches. And their loaner vehicles?
No extra charge.
Find your peace of mind with even more wonderful services.
Every vehicle that comes in gets a full visual inspection and a 5-year, 50,000-mile warranty. No extra charge.
Head on over to Honest Wrenches. No extra charge, and it's how service should be.
We all love a good win, however small or ordinary. Losing track of time, finding yourself with a few extra dollars in your pocket, soaking up the perfect Iowa day. These are the everyday delights and small victories that make us smile. These are the moments that connect us all as Iowans. And these are the moments that, more often than not, start with Iowa's farm families and the corn they're growing. Because when corn grows Iowa, Iowans win.
Relay qualifiers for Dallas Center Grimes scheduled to be in 2. Riley Weidinger of Centennial in 3. Brent Herron of Waukee in 4. Paula Yabor of Waukee in 5. Brent Johnson, state meet medalist on the sprint medley for Dallas Center Grimes in 6. And Ava Kusaro of Marshalltown scheduled to be in lane 7. clean start in the first of two sections. Bryn Heron of Waukee. Bryn Johnson of Dallas Center Grimes. 14:45 for Heron. Johnson ran 14:68 for third. Now to section 2. Scheduled to have Nia Holbert of Norwalk in 1. Her teammate Haley Gear in 2. In lane 3, state meet qualifier, the 4x1 and 4x2 for Carlisle Sage Austin. In lane 4, she ran on the winning 4x4 at last year's state meet for Van Meter. Runner up on the distance medley, this is Eden Moore. Moore comes in ranked number 5 in 2A at 12:75. In lane 5, a medalist on the 4x4 for Northwest. This is Kiala Madison. Madison in 5. Anteo of Northwest in 6. In lane 7, state meet qualifier on 3 relays last year for Carlisle, Aubrey McDaniel. And in lane 8 for Ankeny Centennial, Hannah Varenkoon. And out well in the middle of the track, that's Eden Moore of Van Meter. She's run 12:75 this year. Into a headwind here tonight. Still running well at 13:13. Eden Moore will be your varsity champion. 2023 Northwest Girls Relays. Moore 13:13. Madison ran 13:63. Let's move now to 2 sections for the JV girls at 100 meters. Section 1. We have Joey Cheatham of Northwest, Avery Walker of Northwest, Ellen Eichstadt of Northwest, Zoe Mayer of Northwest, Piper Nicholson of Northwest, and Sarah Wigton of Northwest. This is the first of 5 sections in the JV 100. Out well in lane 3. Eichstadt of Northwest. Ellen Eichstadt at 15:40 to win the first section for the JV 100. In section 2, we're scheduled to have Messiah Hocken of Northwest in 1, Denise Dawn of Northwest in 2, Jalen McCoy of Carlisle in 3, Brooklyn Rathjen of Northwest in 4, Ruth Vicente-Camor of Northwest in 5, and Ella Wormager of Carlisle in 6. Section 2 of 5. All distance medley relay teams and 400-meter dash performers should be checked in. Wormager of Carlisle on the outside. On the inside, it's Auken of Northwest. And Dawn of Northwest. And it was Wormager. 15:57. Auken ran 15:94. Section 3, Addie Tillman of Northwestern 1, Naja Thompson of Northwestern 2. Mia Zazueta of Marshalltown is in 3, Alyssa Braun of Centennial in 4, Erin Heckman of Marshalltown in 5. Zoe Pro of Northwestern 6, and Peyton Burkhead of Waukee will be in 7. Section 3 of 5, JV 100. Alyssa Braun of Centennial, Heckman of Marshalltown, Pro of Northwest. Zoe Pro of Northwest, 1581 out of lane 6. Emily Derby of Dallas Center Grimes in 1, Emma Becktick of Northwestern 2. Anavi Rajabaneri of Northwestern 3, Maslin Eddy of Northwestern 4, Olivia Mosier of Dallas Center Grimes in 5. Sansritsky, Sarah Stava of Waukee will be in 6. And Savannah Halstead of Norwalk will be in 7. This is section 4 of 5. Raj Bahandari in 3, Eddy in 4. Maslin Eddy. Maslin Eddy of Northwest in lane 4, in section 4. 1496 for Eddy. We'll move now to the 5th and final section. Paige Nelson of Centennial in 1, Danielle Peters of Norwalk in 2. The rest of the field from Northwest, Madison DeWitt in 3, Stella Peterson in 4, Alice Stanley in 5, Eve Lowry in 6, Mackenzie DuPage in 7, Addison Kingery scheduled to be in lane 8. Fifth and final section of the JV 100. Distance medley would be next, followed by the 400. Those athletes should all be checked in. Stanley and Lowry out of lane 6. Eve Lowry of Northwest, 1423. And Lowry with that 1423 is our JV 100 meter dash champion. Next up will be the 1600 meter medley, or the distance medley for the girls. Relay legs are 200 for each of the first 2 legs, followed by 400 and 800. The varsity followed by JV. They will move to the 400s. 4x2 teams and 100 meter hurdlers. Check in if you've not done so. If you're on the 4x2 or the 100 hurdles, you can check in. If you haven't already done that this evening, we're getting ready to go to the 1600 meter medley. Scheduled start time for this event, 6:44. Official, or 6:45 rather. Official meet time is 6:44. Norwalk will be in 2, Centennial in 3, Northwest in 4, Marshalltown in 5, Waukee in 6, Allison or Grimes scheduled for 7. One section, varsity, distance medley relay. And Norwalk in 2 is scheduled lead off of the Warren. Lincoln on the lead leg for Centennial. Lila Crest for Northwest. Marshalltown with Sarah. Waukee with Abby Felt. Allison or Grimes with McKaylee Phillipson. 200 meters each of the first 2 legs. Then 400 and 800. And Northwest is running well in lane 4 with Crest. Scheduled to run Emily Parks on the second leg. It is Northwest. And Norwalk running well in lane 2. Northwest out in front with Parks. Taylor Smith will run the 400. And Smith has the stick. And Marshalltown, Allison or Grimes, Norwalk and Centennial. Northwest the leader as they move to the backstretch. Quarter milers are in their lanes so they get through the small orange cones and they can cut down to the inside, and Northwest the first to do so. Northwest with Smith, Centennial with Griggs. These 400 meter runners on the front stretch. And Northwest has made the exchange. They're scheduled to be anchoring Aubrey Lalone. Centennial with Dana Cleveland. And Norwalk with Mia Tice on their anchor. Marshalltown with Micah Blevins. He was a state qualifier last year on their 4x18. And your leader here is Waukee Northwest with Aubrey Lalone. Centennial with Cleveland. Marshalltown with Blevins. Norwalk entering Tice, Dallas Center Grimes with Heberlin. Waukee with Sidney Berger. Centennial. And a good carry from Dana Cleveland. Northwest and Marshalltown here on the front stretch. Centennial, Northwest and Marshalltown. Micah Blevins. Give the Bobcats a fine anchor leg. And to see the results up on the board, Anthony Centennial 442-41. Marshalltown the runner-up, followed by Northwest, Waukee, Dallas Center Grimes, and Norwalk. And we'll run one section of the girls' distance medley. For the JV medley, Northwest in 2, Marshalltown in 3, Centennial in 4, Waukee in 5, and Norwalk in 6. Once against Northwest in 2, Marshalltown in 3, Centennial in 4, Waukee in 5, and Norwalk in 6. 200 meters each of the first 2 legs, and 400 and 800 on the anchor. Northwest and Centennial out well. And they'll make the exchange in that order. That's Norwalk in 6. Waukee in 5, Marshalltown in 3. And Northwest the leader here in lane 2, Centennial running second in lane 4. Getting a good leg here from Ava Adams. Northwest and Centennial on this 400-meter leg. Northwest and Centennial. Norwalk running third, Waukee and Marshalltown. One section of this JV medley. This is the 400-meter leg. We're getting set to go to the 800-meter anchor. Northwest with the lead on the back stretch. Then it's Centennial. And here's your leader on the front stretch. They'll have one to go. It's Waukee Northwest. At the conclusion of this medley, we've been moving to the 400. And in the 400-meter dash, we'll run 2 sections for varsity and 1 section for JV. Then we'll move to the 4x2s and the 100-meter hurdles. If you're involved in those events, you should be checked in. That's Northwest on the backstretch. The anchor leg. Just over 200 meters to go on this JV 1600-meter medley. Northwest. They're going to be your JV distance medley relay champions. Centennial running second. Marshalltown and Waukee running third and fourth. And Northwest winning time, 4:49.62. See those times up on the board. Centennial, the runner-up, followed by Marshalltown, Waukee, and Norwalk. Down to varsity 400. In the first section, Summer Nichols of Waukee in 3. Ellie Ignew of Waukee in 4. Ashlyn Brown of Norwalk will run in 5. And this first section set to come off the turn. Ashlyn Brown. Brown of Norwalk. Ignew of Waukee and Nichols of Waukee. Out of lane 5, Ashlyn Brown, 107.79. In section 2, Anna Bonson of Dallas Center Grimes in 1. Brindley Hillison of Northwest in 2. Maya Crawford, state qualifier in this event, and state meet medalist in the 4x4. Making a Centennial sophomore, will run in 3. Eve Lowry of Northwest in 4. Julia Flip State meet qualifier last year in the 400, the 4x4, and the 4x8 for Centennial in 5. Emma McCoy of Van Meter in 6. Macy Camino of Carlisle in 7. Jordan Myers of Dallas Center Grimes in 8. Second and final section of the varsity 400. The time to beat 107.79. And Julia Fleck of Centennial in lane 5 leads the field through 200. Her teammate Maya Crawford in 3. Crawford, 7th. And last year's state meet on the 4x4 as a freshman, a state qualifier in this event. And Crawford and Fleck bring the second section off the turn. As you can see, we had some issues with the times on the board. Those appear to be times for an ultra marathon at 19 hours. We'll get those straightened out and get them to you. We're going to move to the JV 400. We're running one section. Mara Yusuf of Waukee in 2. Elizabeth Highland of Centennial in 3. Corey Lincecum of Centennial in 4. Alice Smith of Carlisle in 5. Sydney Byler of Carlisle in 6. Samaya Small of Waukee in 7. We got a recall. Recall. And we'll set the field for you once again. Yusuf in 2, Highland in 3, Lincecum in 4, Smith in 5, Byler in 6, Small in 7. One section, JV Girls 400. Section 1. One and only section for that matter here in the JV 400. And Layla Hughes with Centennial out well in lane 3. Hughes with Centennial. Lincecum by Centennial. Myra Yusuf of Waukee on the outside. In lane 3, this is Layla Hughes of Ankeny Centennial. Hughes of Centennial. Centennial running 1 and 2 with Hughes and Lincecum. Layla Hughes 1:03.88. Outstanding time in that JV 400. Layla Hughes 1:03.88. Let's move down to the 4x200. One section for varsity, one section for JV. 100-meter hurdlers should be checked in. If you're running the 800 or the 200, check in. Ankeny Centennial in 1, Carlisle in 2, Dallas Center Grimes will be in 3. Waukee Northwest will be in 4. They were 3rd in 4A last year. They are the current 4A leader at 1:42.48. Waukee, 7th in 4A last year with 3 members back. They've run 1:44.51, good for number 3 in 4A. Norwalk in 6 and Marshalltown in 7. Varsity 4x2. As you can see, we use a very long stagger on the 4x200. So if you're down around the starting line, we ask you to be quiet for the start, please. Varsity 4x2, Waukee opened up to Jescoby. They're running Williams on the second leg. It's Waukee and Northwest. Northwest running Josie Vanderkroll. She was 3rd in the long jump tonight. Waukee and Northwest. Norwalk in 6 with Hammond. And Waukee and Northwest take the exchange together. And they're stride for stride past the video board. That's Northwest in 4 and Waukee in 5. Waukee running Jenna Jones. Carnes running this leg for Northwest. And we are going to the anchor. Northwest first with the exchange. Angelina Carter, one of the state's top 400-meter runners, carrying the stick for Northwest. And for Waukee, rather, Van Zetten for Northwest. Van Zetten was on that team, was third at the state meet last year. Carter is closing. It's Waukee and Northwest. Carter using that 400 strength, making it a great race to the finish, and it's Northwest 144.12. Waukee with a new season's best 144.23. Both had already surpassed the Drake Relays Blue standard of 145.50. Waukee with a season's best 144.23 for second. Northwest your winner at 144.12. Now let's go to the JV 4x2. First section with 7 Northwest JV 4x2. And it's a field of Waukee Northwest 4x2s. Lane 6 is out well. And a team of lane 1 leading this Waukee Northwest JV 4x2. It's lane 1 and lane 2. In our first section of the JV 4x2, Goes in 2 flat, 67. 2 minutes, 67, running time in the first section. Waukee in 1, Centennial in 2, Norwalk in 3, Northwest in 4, Carlisle in 5, Northwest B in 6, Allison and Grimes in 7, Marshalltown in 8. Second and final section here in the JV 4x2. Northwest in lane 6 is out well. Northwest in 6. Carlisle in 5. Allison and Grimes in 7. And Northwest first with the exchange at Carlisle. Right there in second. Dallas Center Grimes. Northwest and Northwest running 1 and 2. Northwest quartet in 6 and another in 4. They're running 1 and 2. That's Carlisle in 5. Centennial in lane 2. We're getting set to go to the anchor leg here in our final 4x2 of the night. Both Northwest teams have made the pass. Ankeny Centennial and Carlisle. And a good battle between these Northwest teammates on the front stretch. Northwest A in 4, the B squad in 6. That's Centennial in 2. Carlisle. $156.57 for Northwest A, $158.01 for the B squad. Centennial third, $201.01. Now we'll move to the 100-meter hurdles. 2 sections for varsity, 2 sections for junior.
75 years, Holt service trucks have hit the streets of central Iowa to help customers in need. It might be for plumbing, heating, cooling, a water heater, or the usual repairs and maintenance. We've done that with quality work from quality employees who bring passion and personality to the job. That's the Holt difference. It gives me great pride to see how our company has grown from the seeds of success my grandfather planted in 1947. That's why more and more central Iowans are saying, let Holt handle that.
Do you know what the best part about being a dog is? You can hear disaster before it even happens. You know what they say about disaster? Sometimes it can inspire a symphony. An honest day's work deserves an honest day's treat.
No extra charge.
And that is why we choose Honest Wrenches. No extra charge. And it's how service should be.
Hi, this is Chris from Fireplace Superstore, and you've probably noticed there's shortages on most everything in the market today. Well, Heat and Glow has helped us out this year, and they are focusing their energy on their gas fireplace inserts. So if you've got a drafty old wood-burning fireplace and you want to get it retrofitted into a beautiful, high-efficient gas fireplace, come see us. We will have product to sell you. Heat and Glow gas fireplace insert from Fireplace Superstore, 109th and Douglas at Urbandale, just west of Homeacres.
DeArmond certified used vehicles aren't the same as the rest.
Every DeArmond certified vehicle receives a 175-point inspection and comes with a 12-month, 12,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty, a 2-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty, and DeArmond Care. Wheel, dent, windshield repair, repel paint and windshield protection, and a full tank of fuel.
Buy with confidence, knowing you made a wise decision with DeArmond Certified.
Find DeArmond certified used vehicles at DeArmondFord.com.
Track team members and their parents down past the starting line. Once again, Blake in 3, McCumber in 4, Schmidt in lane 5. First of 2 sections, varsity 100-meter hurdles. And a clean start. Bailey McCumber out down the center Grimes. She was on their shuttle hurdle relay that qualified for the state meet a year ago. McCumber, Blake, and Schmidt. Centennial teammates stride for stride. And it was McCumber in that first section. 18:68. So that is our time to beat. In section 2, running in lane 1, state meet qualifier in the shuttle hurdle relay for Carlisle, Reagan Rowland. Her state qualifying teammate, Laura Downs, is in 2. Bailey Mahoney, Northwest freshman in 3. Natalie Sitzman, a Waukee freshman in 4. Kate Desmond of Norwalk, qualified to last year's state meet on their shuttle hurdle relay. She'll run in 5. Cameron Vogt of Northwest in 6. Shay Ung, also a state qualifier in the shuttle hurdle relay for Norwalk in 7. And Waukee senior Nicole Sabatino, a member of their state qualifying shuttle team, is in lane 8. 18:68 is the time to beat. Second and final section, varsity 100-meter hurdles. And a clean start here in the second and final section. Shay Young of Norwalk. That is Mahoney of Northwest. Bailey Mahoney, the freshman, leading the field. Mahoney and Downs of Carlisle And Mahoney, 16:58 for the win. Both the runner-up, 16:97. Downs was third, running 17:10. Now to the first of two sections for the JV 100 hurdle. Ava Jayden of Northwest in 2, Ashton Vaughn of Dallas Center Grimes in 3, Aubrey Owens of Centennial in 4, Maya Christensen of Dallas Center Grimes in 5, and Brianna Ferguson of Centennial will be in 6. First of two sections, JV. To Jayden. Taylor Vaughn of Dallas Center Grimes, and now Christensen of Dallas Center Grimes. Dallas Center Grimes running 1 and 2 with Christensen and Vaughn. Now Christensen out of lane 5. 20.30. We'll move to section 2, second and final section. Kendall Davey of Waukee in 2, Emma Robinson of Carlisle in 3, Ella Johnson of Norwalk in 4, Addison Rayburn of Northwest in 5, Morgan Gock of Waukee in 6, Kaya Stulel of Norwalk in 7. Second and final section. Rayburn of Northwest, Gock of Waukee, Robinson of Carlisle. Emma Robinson of Carlisle in lane 3. Robinson, junior JV winner, running 18:02. And we'll get the hurdles off the track and move to the 800. So one varsity section and one JV section. So all of our 800 meter runners, all of you in the 200 meter dash, you should all be checked in. Northwest senior athletes and parents, I need you to start assembling down by the sprint start line. front section here of the varsity 4x8. Anna Sheriff, the state qualifier from Northwest, is in the field. Claire Kelly of Van Meter. Maya Bergstrom of Carlisle. Brooklyn Fryer of Van Meter. She and Kelly were both on that winning 4x8 earlier tonight. William Sundet of Northwest. Peterson and Reimer of Centennial. Larson of Waukee. Carlson of Norwalk. Tice of Norwalk. And Zondervan of Carlisle. And Claire Kelly is taking it out early. Claire Kelly, 3 gold medals at last year's state meet, the 1500, the 4x4, and the 4x8. She was the 2A runner-up in this event. Kelly, Anna Sheriff of Northwest. Maya Bergstrom of Carlisle. Sheriff qualified in 3 events last year, the 800 to 4x8 and the distance medley. Bergstrom was on Carlisle's runner-up 4x18. Kelly out in front. Gold medalist on the 4x8 for Van Meter. 400 to go. Sheriff, the only one in the field that's been under 220 this year. She's run 2:19.73. Good for number 8 in 4A. Kelly has run 2:20. She's number 3 in 2A. Bergstrom has run 2:23, number 4 in 3A. Claire Kelly, the senior from Van Meter. Anna Sheriff, the sophomore from Northwest. Maya Bergstrom, a junior at Carlisle, running 1, 2, and 3. Fryer running 4th. Sundet of Northwest now moves into 4th. 200 to go for the leaders. Kelly and Sheriff. 2:18 flat is the Drake Relays blue standard. And Anna Sheriff brings it off the turn. Sheriff and Kelly. Sheriff and Kelly. Claire Kelly regains the lead. The reigning 2A 1500 champion. And Claire Kelly. 2:16.96. Anna Sheriff, 2:18.24. 2:21.57 for Bergstrom. Season's best for all 3. Kelly gets the automatic nod for the Drake Relays at 2:16.96. At 2:18.24 for Sheriff. Will surely hold up. Bergstrom ran 2:21.57. An outstanding race in that varsity 800. And the JV 800 is up next. Next up, the JV 800, field of 15. And Northwest running 1, 2, and 3. Penny Hold of Northwest leads the field on the backstretch. It is Holt of Northwest, Mallory Kell of Northwest, Eva Fleming of Northwest running 1, 2, and 3. Riley Hatfield of Anthony Centennial in 4th. 200 to go. Northwest teammates dueling it out here against JV 800. Northwest 1, 2, and 3. Holt, Kell, and Fleming. And Ava Fleming. 2:44.25 for Eva Fleming. Kell 2:45.47 for second. And Holt of Northwest third, 2:46.33. And we now have the official times and results in that varsity girls 400. Julia Flick of Centennial, the champion, 1 minute 14, 60.14 for Flick. Maya Crawford, her Centennial teammate, the runner-up at 101.46. Emma McCoy of Van Meter was third, 104.52. All of our 200-meter runners who should be on the back stretch. Well, first, we'll get you lined up in the proper section and lane. 2 sections for the varsity, 2 for JV. In the first section, scheduled to have Caitlin Yepes of Marshalltown in 2, Delaney Fetters of Dallas Center Grimes in 3, Paula Ubor of Waukee in 4, Ashlyn Mino of Dallas Center Grimes in 5, Olivia Williams of Marshalltown in 6, and Addie Eschelman of Waukee in 7. First of 2 sections. Fetters of Dallas Center Grimes getting out well in 3, as is her teammate Ashlyn Mino in 5. It's Dallas Center Grimes running 1 and 2 here in the first section. Williams of Marshalltown in 6. That's Fetters in 3. And Mino in 5. Fetters and Mino of Dallas Center Grimes. In the second section, Albie McDaniel. 3A qualifier on 3 relays last year for Carlisle and won in lane 2. She was the runner-up in the 400 earlier tonight. Ankeny Centennial sophomore Maya Crawford. In lane 3, a medalist on the 4x1 for Norwalk last year, Savannah Welch. In lane 4, she was a state qualifier in this event last year. A medalist on the 4x4 for Northwest, Kiela Madison. In lane 5, silver medalist on the 4x1 last year at state. She was the runner-up in the long jump tonight from Milwaukee Northwest, Josie Vanderkroll. In lane 6, qualified to state last year in 3 events, won the 400 tonight from Ankeny Centennial, Julia Flick. In lane 7, medalist on the 4x2 last year from Norwalk, Kennedy Robbins. And in lane 8, a 3A state qualifier on the 4x1, Carlisle sophomore Danica Penman. Second and final section. Kiela Madison of Northwest in lane 4. Madison in 4. Flick, tonight's 400 champion, running well in 6. Kiela Madison of Northwest, 26.94. So Kiela Madison of Northwest, your 200 champion, 26.94. Now the 2 sections for the JV 200. Make that 4 sections for the JV 200. In the first section, Naja Thompson of Northwest in 1, Miley Robinson of Waukee in 2, Sydney Byler of Carlisle in 3, Savannah Halstead of Norwalk in 4, Kendra Lundgren of Northwest in 5, Maya Zazueta of Marshalltown in 6, and Chase Torstensen of Waukee in 7. First of 4 sections, JV 200. Here's our first of 4 sections of the JV 200. Miley Robinson of Waukee. And Chase Torstenson of Waukee, 32.78. Full section of Waukee Northwest 200-meter runners. Jones, Hawkinson, DeWitt, Fleener, Baldwin, Wigton, Gubbins, and Boydston. And we need senior parents and senior athletes in Waukee Northwest to the tunnel, please. Northwest track and field seniors and their parents to the tunnel. .400-meter hurdlers, check in, please. 400-meter hurdlers will be our first event after the senior recognition. 400 hurdlers should be checked in and ready to go. Now let's go to section 3. Anna Mangan of Northwest, Shay Davis of Northwest, Cameron Hoffman of Carlisle, Hope Fiala of Dallas Center Grimes, Allison Basso of Dallas Center Grimes, Kalea Emerson Smith of Northwest, Hillary Paulson of Centennial, and Madeline Carroll of Norwalk. Section 3 of 4. And Kalea Emerson Smith of Northwest jumped out with the early lead and continues to expand it. Emerson Smith, Hillary Paulson of Centennial, Mangan of Northwest. And Kalea Emerson Smith of Waukee Northwest, 30-34. Next up, fourth and final section of the JV 200. Once again, 400 hurdlers, you should be checked in. We'll be going to the 400 hurdles right after the senior recognition. 1,500 meter runners, 4x1s and 4x4s. They check in as well. And we have Sander, DeWard, Jones, Kingery, Kohler, Uri, and Sheriff of Northwest, and Charlie Brady of Centennial. Bree Jones of Northwest. Jones and Uri. Jones in 4, Uri in 7. Bree Jones and her teammate Jocelyn Uri. And Jones runs 29:37 for the win in that final section. And next up, Northwest Girls Track and Field Senior Recognition. our seniors and their parents. Kiana Carnes is the daughter of Kristen and Mike Carnes. She has participated in track and field all 4 years and has earned 4 varsity letters. Kiana is planning to attend Wartburg College, where she will continue her academic and track career. All right, we have our seniors and their parents. Kiana Carnes is the daughter of Kristen and Mike Carnes. She has participated in track and field all 4 years and has earned 4 varsity letters. Kiana is planning to attend Wartburg College, where she will continue her academic and track and field career. Congratulations, Kiana. Olivia Christie is the daughter of Jennifer Christie and Dennis Christie. She has participated in track and field all 4 years and has earned 2 varsity letters. Olivia will major in health and human physiology at the University of Iowa. Congratulations, Olivia. Lauren Dillon is the daughter of Angela and Mike Dillon. She has participated in track and field all 4 years and has earned 4 varsity letters. Lauren is committed to attend Drake University, where she will study health sciences and run track. Congratulations, Lauren. Heather Finsel is the daughter of Ryan Finsel and Jessica Van Huvelen. She has participated in track and field all 4 years and will earn 1 varsity letter. Heather will attend DMAC this fall to pursue a career as an emergency room paramedic. Congratulations, Heather. Elena Goad is the daughter of Sean and Tanya Goad. She has participated in track and field for 3 years, earning 1 varsity letter. After graduation, Helena will attend Dalton State College in Dalton, Georgia. Congratulations, Helena. Mallory Kell is the daughter of Brent and Emily Kell. This is her first year on the track and field team, and she will earn 1 varsity letter. Mallory will swim for the Hawkeyes while studying human physiology at the University of Iowa. Congratulations, Mallory. Kiela Madison is the daughter of Angela and Kelly Madison. She has participated in track and field for 2 years and has earned 2 varsity letters. Kiela is undecided on a college, but will continue her academic and athletic career next fall. Congratulations, Kiela. Kate Meyer is the daughter of Sam and Tom Meyer. She is a 4-year track and field participant and has earned 2 varsity letters. Kate plans to attend the University of Iowa to major in industrial engineering. Congratulations, Kate. Lily Romanen is the daughter of Matt and Amy Romanen. She has participated in track and field for 2 years and will earn a varsity letter. Lily will pursue a career as a speech and language pathologist by majoring in communication disorders at the University of Northern Iowa. Congratulations, Lily. Amber Sheriff is the daughter of Brian and Marcia Sheriff. She has participated in track and field all 4 years and will earn 2 varsity letters. Amber plans to continue her education at Iowa State University, where she will double major in psychology and pre-health to become a physician's assistant in either plastic surgery or dermatology. Congratulations, Amber. Ava Smith is the daughter of Jill and Chris Smith. She has participated in track and field all 4 years and has earned 4 varsity letters. Ava will be attending Indian Hills Community College, where she will play softball for the Warriors and major in psychology. Congratulations, Ava. Jocelyn Uri is the daughter of Carrie and Jeff Uri. She has participated in track and field all 4 years and has earned 2 varsity letters. Jocelyn plans to attend the University of Northern Iowa, where she will major in business. Congratulations, Jocelyn. Isabel Varon is the daughter of Liza and Pete Varon. She has participated in track and field all 4 years and has earned 2 varsity letters. Isabel is going to attend the University of Iowa in the fall, majoring in pre-medicine while studying to become a physician. Congratulations, Isabel. And congratulations to all the Northwest seniors and their parents. And next up will be the 400-meter hurdles. And we will be running 2 sections for varsity and 1 for JV.
We are so much more
than an energy company.
We are connectors,
community protectors,
and clean energy leaders.
We are
job creators,
friends and neighbors,
stewards of your dollars and savings.
Yes, we
are so much more.
We are the energy
behind your everyday.
And we are
obsessively,
relentlessly
at your service.
For 75 years, Holt service trucks have hit the streets of central Iowa to help customers in need. It might be for plumbing, heating, cooling, a water heater, or the usual repairs and maintenance. We've done that with quality work from quality employees who bring passion and personality to the
athletes and coaches, and we are about 15 minutes ahead of schedule, so pay close attention to what's going on the track. We have the 1500, 4x1, and 4x4 up next. You should all be checked in. Robinson of Carlisle in 3, Towers of Waukee in 4, Sitzman of Waukee in lane 5. Natalie Sitzman of Waukee in 5, her teammate Hannah Powers in 4, Emma Robinson of Carlisle in 3. Robinson in 3, it's Powers and Sitzman in 4 and 5. Natalie Sitzman, Waukee freshman. Natalie Sitzman out of lane 5 in section 1. (1:12:05) for Sitzman. So there is our time to beat. Let's move now to section 2. And we're scheduled to have state qualifier in the shuttle hurdle relay in a 4x2 for Carlisle, Laura Downs in 1. In lane 2, state qualifier in the shuttle hurdle relay in the distance medley for Dallas-Center Grimes, Mara Rodenius. In lane 4, she was 6th in 4A last year as a freshman. She also medaled on the 4x2 and the 4x4. From Northwest, Avery Winter in lane 5. Gold medalist on the 4x4, silver medalist on the distance medley last year for Van Meter. She's number 2 overall, and the 2A leader coming into tonight at 1:05.14. Van Meter Jr. Eden Moore. In lane 6, Norwalk sophomore Bailey Birmingham. In lane 7, it's Bailey Mahoney of Northwest. Dana Cleveland of Centennial will be in lane 8. Winner in 4, ranked number 3 in 4A and 7 overall. Eden, number 1 in 2A and number 2 overall in the state. Second and final section. The Drake Relays Blue Standard is 106. Both Winter and Moore have been under 106 this year. And Eden Moore in lane 5. Moore in 5, Winter of Northwest in 4. Birmingham of Norwalk in 6. Birmingham has run 108.48 this year. Eden Moore of Van Meter in lane 5. Moore and Winter. Moore a junior, Winter a sophomore. Birmingham of Norwalk also a sophomore. Eden Moore. She earned a gold medal at last year's state meet on the 4x4. Winner was 6 in this event in 4A last year as a freshman. Moore and Winter. And Birmingham. Eden Moore of Van Meter, 103.58 for Moore, 104.79 for Winter. Both already had the blue standard and improved upon that. 103.58 for Moore. That 103.58 coming into tonight anyway moves her number 2 overall in the state. 104.79 for Winter would move her into the top 5. It's outstanding in that second section. And one section here in the JV 400 hurdles. Kendall Hintz, a freshman from Waukee in 3. Anna Wiemers, sophomore from Waukee, is in 4. And Anthony Centennial freshman Cameron Johnson is in lane 5. Cameron Johnson of Centennial in lane 5. Anna Wiemers of Waukee in 4. And Wiemers with a slight lead. Wiemers and Johnson and Hintz. One section, JV 400 hurdles. Anna Wiemers in lane 4. Her teammate Kendall Hintz is coming on. Hintz in the second. Johnson in 3rd. And that will be the finish order. Wiemers, Hintz, and Johnson. 120.75 for Hannah Wiemers. 1,500-meter runners should be on the back stretch. And one section for the varsity girls, one section for JV. 4x1s and 4x4s. You should all be checked in.
$1,300 vehicles on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. If we don't have it, you can build it. Newly expanded service department means we're hiring. See the openings on WaukeeChevy.com. Schottenkirk Chevy Waukee. WaukeeChevy.com.
Ever have one of those awkward moments when a business disappointed you? You got ripped off? Didn't get what you expected? The Better Business Bureau can help you avoid these uncomfortable situations. BBB accredited businesses are honest, ethical, and reviewed annually by the BBB. Don't experience another awkward moment with a bad business. Trust the ones that operate with integrity. Look for the BBB seal. It's the sign of a better business. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Free Godfather's Pizza begins with the download. Order through my new online ordering app and start earning free pizza and sides. It's easy. Download the Godfather's Pizza online ordering app today. Do it.
Maddie Stevens, got a center drive. Was out early. She was a state meet medalist as a freshman last year on the 4x8. Also qualified in 3A in the 1,500 and the 3,000. Center Grimes is now up to 4A, and Stevens ranks number 20 at 5:01.68. Aaron Begley of Northwest. Not mistaken, it's Marie Daggett of Carlisle. Marie Daggett, silver medalist on the 4x8 last year. Number 9 in 3A at 5:08.17. It's Daggett. And Begley of Northwest. Micah Blevins of Marshalltown. Blevins, a state qualifier of the 800 and the 4x8 a year ago. Clara Olson of Northwest is running fourth. Marie Daggett, the junior from Carlisle. It's Daggett, Begley, and Blevins. Marie Daggett of Carlisle has been our leader from the gun. And when they pass the finish line, they'll have 800 meters to go. Daggett, Begley, and Blevins. Now Anya Peck of Centennial. Daggett continuing to expand that lead as she goes past the Schottenkirk video board. Aaron Begley of Northwest running second. Michael Blevins of Marshalltown in third. And it's Anya Peck of Centennial. Grace DeRocher of Norwalk. He is running 5th right now, followed by Tara Olson of Northwest. Here comes her leader off the turn, Marie Daggett of Carlisle. And Daggett will be coming to the bell. Northwest freshman Karen Begley running 2nd. Marshalltown senior Micah Blevins in 3rd. 400 to go. And your leader heading to the backstretch. Marie Daggett of Carlisle. $200 to go for Daggett. Out to lead this 1500 from gun to tape. On to the front stretch with a final time. Marie Daggett of Carlisle. Taryn Begley of Northwest in 2nd. Blevin of Marshalltown in 3rd. And Marie Daggett with the new season's best, 5:06.09 for Marie Daggett. Be your 1500 champion. $5:18.87 for Begley. Blevins 5:21.28 for 3rd. And a field of 20 here in the JV Girls 1500. Avery Baldwin of Northwest, Macy Schulte of Waukee comes out to the early lead here in this JV 1500. Three full laps to go. Baldwin and Schulte. Sophia Stewart of Waukee is in that third spot as they move to the backstretch. And it's Kylie Heberlin of Dallas Center Grimes. Avery Baldwin of Northwest, Macy Schulte of Waukee. Stewart of Waukee in third. We've got a group of three from Dallas Center Drive. Corbin Newcomb in that fourth spot. Field of 20 here in the JV 1500. .800 meters to go. 4x1s and 4x4s should all be checked in. Remember, on the 4x4s, it will be JV followed by varsity. With Baldwin and Schulte up front. Stewart is in third. And it's Heberlin of Dallas Center Grimes, Newcomb of Dallas Center Grimes, and Little of Dallas Center Grimes. And your leaders are here on the front stretch. And the field will be coming to the bell. It's Avery Baldwin of Northwest, Macy Schulte of Waukee, Kylie Heberlin of Dallas Center Grimes, Stewart of Waukee, Newcomb and Little. 400 to go. And that lead group of two is suddenly becoming a lead group of four on the backstretch. And we have less than 200 to go. Macy Schulte of Waukee, Avery Baldwin of Northwest, Kylie Heberlin of Dallas Center Grimes, and a fine kick by Avery Baldwin. Baldwin, 5:34.27. Schulte, 5:36.46. Lieberman was third. And our next event on the track will be the varsity 4x1. We'll have Ankeny Centennial in 1. 3A state qualifier Carlisle with 2 members back will be in 2. Norwalk was 8th in 4A last year. We'll run Savannah Welch on the anchor. She was on that team. Northwest, the runner-up in 4A, will be in 4. Scheduled to have Josie Vanderkroll, who was a part of that quartet, on the anchor leg. Waukee will be in 5. Dallas Center Grimes in 6, and Marshalltown in lane 7. And one section here of the varsity 4x1. Waukee with Valerie Gipskogi. And she is out well. Waukee with a good pass. That's Northwest to the inside. They ran Van Zetten, the running Carnes second. It's Waukee, it's Northwest, it's Dallas Center Grimes. Northwest and Waukee. Northwest with Katie Stahl, Miranda Peters for Waukee. Northwest with the lead. Vanderkroll will anchor. Carter, the outstanding quarter miner, will anchor the Waukee. It's Vanderkroll and Carter. It's Northwest and Waukee. It's Dallas Center Grimes and Carlisle. And it's Northwest. 49-18 is the automatic qualifier to the Drake Relays, and they run 49-17. The season's best for Waukee. Northwest. (49-17), 49-55 for Waukee. That's a season's best for them as well. So 49-18. Northwest remains number 3 overall, and 49-55 for Northwest will move them into number 6 overall. And we'll run 2 sections for the JV girls. 4x1. Northwest in 2, Centennial in 3, Waukee in 4, Norwalk in 5, Marshalltown is in 6. Once again, Northwest will be in 2, Centennial in 3, Waukee in 4, Norwalk in 5, and Marshalltown in 6. And this is the first of 2 sections in the JV 4x1. Waukee in 4, Centennial in 3, Northwest in lane 2. Northwest is in 2, Centennial in 3, and Waukee in 4. We're coming to the anchor. And it is Northwest. And Norwalk in 5. Centennial in 3. It'll be Northwest in this first section. Followed by Norwalk and Centennial. .55.02 for Northwest. And we'll move to the second and final section of the JV 4x1. Northwest in 1, Waukee in 2, Dallas Center Grimes in 3, Carlisle in 4, Norwalk in 5, Marshalltown in 6, and Centennial scheduled to be in 7. Once again for lane assignments, Northwest in 1, Dallas Center, Northwest in 1, Waukee in 2, Dallas Center Grimes in 3, Carlisle 4, Norwalk 5, Marshalltown 6, Centennial 7. And we're ready, Mr. Starter. Final section of the JV 4x1. We will follow this with the JV 4x4. That's Norwalk in 5, Carlisle in 4, Northwest in lane 1. And we go to the third leg. And Northwest on the inside. Northwest and Norwalk. Carlisle. Northwest in lane 1. Norwalk. Carlisle getting a fine anchor from Sidney Light. It's Northwest. Carlisle and Norwalk. 52.08 for Northwest. And there's your JV 4x1 champion. Out of the JV 4x4. Norwalk in 1, Northwest in 2, Waukee in 3, Carlisle in 4, Centennial in 5, and Northwest B in lane 6. One section, JV 4x4. Norwalk in 1, Northwest A in 2, Waukee in 3, Carlisle in 4, Centennial in 5, and Northwest B in lane 6. Carlisle in 4, and Waukee, or Centennial rather, in 5 on the backstretch. Carlisle with Miller. Centennial scheduled to help Griggs on this leg. Carlisle and Centennial. Northwest in lane 2. And we're going to the first exchange. And Carlisle with the pass. Northwest and Centennial. And Carlisle. First through the cones and the first to the rail. Scheduled to be running Macy Comito on this leg. Carlisle, Northwest, and Centennial. Norwalk running 4th. It's Carlisle, Northwest, Centennial, Norwalk, Northwest B. And the leaders are on the backstretch. That's Carlisle. Carlisle out in front. Northwest A running 2nd. Centennial in 3rd. Northwest B running 4th. Here's your leader on the front stretch. And we're going to the anchor. Carlisle with the exchange. Northwest makes the exchange. Northwest B has moved into 3rd here on the front stretch, and they make the pass. Centennial. It's Waukee and Norwalk. $200 to go for our leader. It's Carlisle out in front. Northwest A running 2nd. Their B squad in 3rd. Centennial in 4th. One section, JV 4x4. Carlisle. And Carlisle will be your JV 4x4 champions tonight. 4:20.66. Northwest A and B at Centennial. Rolla and Waukee. Time now to go to the final event of this 2023 Northwest Girls Relays. One section of the varsity 4x4. A big thank you for our starter, Mr. Jeff Richards. A big thank you to Jim Dewey, and Bill Dewey, and all the staff at Waukee Northwest putting on a fantastic meet tonight. All these student athletes with great performances as they continue to sharpen and get better. Ready for the Drake Relays and their conference meet, state qualifying meet, and then wrap up their season on the Blue Oval for the state meet. We're ready to go to the 4x4 varsity. One section with Centennial in 2, Dallas Center Grimes in 3, Northwest will be in 4, Carlisle will be in 5, and Van Meter. They won the 2A title in this event last year, and they have 3 members back tonight. Van Meter in lane 6. Centennial in 2, schedule open up with Pollock, Curtis for Dallas Center Grimes. Anna Sheriff is scheduled to lead off for Northwest. They were 3rd in 4A last year. Carlisle in 5 with Reagan Rolling. Eden Moore, tonight's 400 hurdle champion. Leading off for Van Meter. She also ran a leg on the winning 4x8. It's Van Meter and Northwest. It's Moore and Sheriff. Dallas Center Grimes with Curtis. Carlisle with Rolling. Northwest. They'll be running Kiela Madison, a state meet veteran, on the second leg. She won the 200 tonight. Northwest with the exchange. Van Meter running Mary Kelly. She ran a leg on that winning 4x8. Carlisle in 5 with Isabel Noring, the 3A and the Drake Relays long jump champion from a year ago. It's Northwest and Van Meter. Centennial. Madison has the stick for Northwest. And Mary Kelly is on the move. Van Meter. Van Meter and Northwest. Northwest has been under 358 this year. It's Madison giving Northwest back to the lead. Northwest and Van Meter. Noring of Carlisle with a great leg. Centennial getting the good carry from Hughes. Northwest has made the exchange. And Sadie Moss has the stick. Van Meter with Emma McCoy. Centennial with Jaden Pratt, who long jumped 18.8 to take the state lead tonight. Carlisle with Fisk. And it's Northwest and Van Meter. Northwest and Van Meter, Carlisle, Centennial, Dallas Center Grimes. Moss with an outstanding carry for the Wolves. Avery Winter, who was on that third place team at last year's state meet, will run the anchor. And the overall state leaders have made the exchange. Winter has the stick. Van Meter anchoring Claire Kelly, tonight's 800 champion. Northwest and Van Meter. Centennial with Malin Vejeo. Carlisle with Mally Stoner. Dallas Center Grimes scheduled anchor Jordan Myers. 200 to go and Northwest is out in front. Northwest has run 3:57.76 this year. They're not quite the same quartet running here tonight. Van Meter with Kelly. Van Meter has a season's best of 4:16. That's going to be put by the wayside. 3:59.39 for Northwest, 4:02.96. The time for Van Meter, and they are now the 2A leaders by almost 3 seconds. 4:02.96 for Van Meter. Centennial, 4:12.25. What an outstanding way to finish a great track meet in a sub-4 minute 4x4. And a new 2A leader from Van Meter of 4:02.96. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for the support of these student athletes in the great sport of track and field. Coaches, your packets are ready. In the press box. Please travel safe wherever it is you may be going.